Everyone, back semi-handy family man here. One of them on the internet anyway. So today, looking at a threshold for between my bedroom door and the bathroom, in the bedroom here, and so it's a pretty good gap there. So I did the tiling and stuff like that, and then I did this wood floor here, and I want to finally put a threshold in for my wife. It's been a while. So anyway, I got this nice piece of, I guess it's an outdoor exterior threshold at Home Depot there. But this looks really nice, pretty decently close to the color of this floor. So I think it'll look good with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put it in here. Cover that up finally. It's been like a year or two. I don't know. Anyway, so all I did really was measure. If you want to do this yourself, so you can see the whole thing there. Yeah. Okay. So what I did was measure the distance from this point over here on the inside parts here at 29, and then I measured a little bit more on the other side of this where it's wider, and it was like 30. So I went ahead and put 30 right here. I'm going to cut to the outside of the line, so it's pretty much exactly 30. I don't know if you can see the line on there. There. Anyway, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to need to notch it. So I'm going to have to come in. If let's see, if it's 30 and that's 29, I'm going to have to come in ½ inch on either side. So I'm going to have to notch this side and come in ½ an inch, and then notch the other side over here and come in ½ an inch. So that'll be on this side because I'm going to have it. This is a pretty wide space. This is a 3½ inch. I think they said 3½ inch. Yeah, it's a 3½ inch threshold. This right here, there's one part on the tile and the wood floor over on this side that was like just really close. Like it was like 3 3¼ at the widest there over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this, and it's wide enough to cover it. And then I'm gonna have one side, basically the threshold is gonna start right here, and then it's gonna go that way. So, because I think the floor is kind of lined up right here, both here and here. So I'll start the threshold right here on the edge and then have it jump across. And one other thing, testing this to see if this is kind of a higher threshold. Testing it to see if it would fit under the bathroom door, and no such luck. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that too. We'll show you how I'm gonna do that, hopefully. And so I'm going to the first things first, I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to go ahead and notch it. So I'll cut it at the longest length, obviously, 30 inches. And I'm going to have to notch it for these two parts, right here and here. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut that, notch it, and I might show you how I notch it because I got a pretty cool tool that works really good for stuff like this. So we will put this on pause. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're back outside here, doing a cut. And so I'm gonna cut what I measured. If you want it really precise, instead of cutting like right on the line, since the width of the blade all it does is cut about 1/8 of an inch. If you cut right on the line, you're gonna be off about 1/16 of an inch. So just be mindful of that when you're doing cuts, and see how you draw the line. They come down just on the right hand side of that line right there, and I don't know if you can see that on there, but I want it 30 inches. If I cut it right on the line, it's going to be a little bit less, and that's a little bit of a gap, and I'd rather not have any gap at all. So I'm going to try and see if it'll fit with this, just cutting it right at 30, because I think it's actually just a hair longer than 30 inches anyway. So that's just a little thing for that. If you want to cut a little bit more precise with something like this, and you measure a line for where you want to be sure to cut on one side or the other side of the line with your saw, and you won't give up 1/16 of an inch there. Anyway, we're just that tip there. We're going to cut this. We'll be right back. Okay, so we cut our board, and then we got this very handy tool. This is called oscillating multifunctional power tool. I highly recommend one of these for having in your projects, because these things are ridiculously handy for cutting things you can't get into with like a circular saw without making having to be all weird and stuff on you. So for instance, how the door frame came in a little bit, and then it's 30 inches here, and then it's 29. So it's 30 inches wide from here to here on this side, and then it comes in to fit the door frame 29 inches. So it's going to come in a ½ inch on each side. Well, with this, you just take this thing, and it'll cut out you just draw where you want, and then this thing just oscillates back and forth, and you just cut out like where you want it cut out really, really precisely without having to have, you know what I'm saying, like angles or whatever. I guess if you had one of those drill saw things or whatever, we could just, I don't have any of that stuff though. I just got a bunch of tools. I don't have any like table saws or tools like that, which would be very nice, but my garage is very cluttered, and I don't have any room in there for stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and measure once more on this. Measure twice, cut once. Make sure I get this the right length coming in here, and how deep I want it on both sides. And then I might show you this thing in action. It's a little bit loud. Sometimes you get complaints on videos about stuff being loud, but we'll see if I show it in action, because it's a pretty cool tool, and it works really good for what it does. So we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So, I don't know if you can see that. It's stinking bright out here. Where is it? Ugh. Okay, so we got this part drawn out. That's how much the width of that part that sticks out is. It's ½ inch deep, and an inch and one less than a 1/16, if that makes sense. 1 3/4 inches and one less, a 1/16 less. So between 1 3/4 and 1 5/8, 1 3/8, 5/8, 6, whatever it is. Okay, so we're going to cut that out, and I thought I would demonstrate. Can't see. Okay, there you go. I'm going to demonstrate this tool in action. So a little bit, because it's super handy. You can cut out angles and stuff like that. I'll try and get it all on there if I can. Just to show you guys how super handy this tool is. Hey, I'm going to put this up on a block so I don't cut my deck. Hold on one second. Okay, so now we got it up on block. So I'm just going to cut this out real quick and show you how handy this tool is. See if I can get it, see it all. First of all, I'm going to cut in from the side here, straight, and then cut in from this side. And I think you can see that. So it's going to be a little loud. I apologize for that. Well, hold on, folks. Apparently I need to change the blade because that's really worn down. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back here. I'm sorry about that. We found a blade that actually has some teeth to it, so here we go. Anyway, you get the gist of it. That blade didn't have really big teeth on it, but it cut a nice little cut there. It looks like it burned its way through some of it. I thought that was a new blade. Anyway, this wood is hardwood, so maybe that's some of it, but anyway, that blade doesn't have really good teeth, and I'm not sure if it was for wood or metal. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Just a demonstration there of how handy that tool is. I'm going to finish off this cut here, and then we'll show you what I'm going to do about this being too tall. So we'll be right back after I finish my cuts. Alright everyone, we're back. So we got the cuts done. Yep, and sharp blades help. Anyway, now the door, the threshold that we got was a little bit too tall to go under the door to close the bathroom door. So what I'm going to do, take this handy dandy planer by Ryobi, pretty sweet thing. I'm just going to plane about 1/8 of an inch right off the top of this groove here, just to lay it down a little bit. And then that should clear the door. If it's got to be more than that, I'll plane a hair more off, but I think that 1/8 should do it. And this, you can do different settings. Maybe I'll do one more than 1/8. Goes from that to 5/48. 1/16. Oh, 1/8 this looks like the deepest it goes. So yeah, we'll plane 1/8. See what happens. So hopefully that'll work. So I'm gonna plane the top 1/8 inch right off, and then I'm gonna see if it'll fit under the door, and we'll be right back. Thanks. All right, so we're back, everyone. So we got it. I wound up planing 1/8 of an inch off the top, and then it just was barely touching on there from the door, so I did a 1/16 and checked it out. Looks really nice. That planer does a really good job. It's super smooth. I haven't sanded this or anything. It's just really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and use this, take it back into the room, screw it down, and that'll be it. And let's go do that, and we'll be right back. All right, everyone. So we're back, and it's looking really nice. I went ahead and drilled a couple pilot holes in the wood here. You see that? Yes, I think you can see that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drill using these 2-inch screws. Hopefully there's something under there besides fiberboard. Hopefully there's some real plywood underneath that crumble board, or what the heck it's called. Sawdust board glued together. I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna use these 2-inch screws. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill a place for them to sink into too, with the bigger drill bit. You know what I'm talking about? A little divot so that the wood doesn't split. So I'm using a drill bit there. Already drilled pilot holes there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Anyway, we pre-drilled those holes there. You can see in there. Sorry about that. Where is it? Why can't I see anything in here? Oh, I'm too high. Threshold is right. Why can't I see anything on this stupid thing? Hello! Okay, there we are. So, you can see where I drilled the pilot holes, and they had a little bit of a lip sticking up there. Just a little bit. Could have been a little bit sharp. Anyway, I went ahead and just sanded those off. And sanded around them real quick. And we should be groovy, so I'm just going to screw it down, and then we'll see how it looks, the finished product. We'll be right back! Okay, so we got it all screwed in there. It looks pretty nice.